mouth. It's unethical because she was his intern. He was the president of the United States. There's a power dynamic there. As long as there's a power dynamic behind the status quo of racism, white supremacy, then it is always going to be unethical for those that benefit from the kidnapping of black people and bringing them halfway around the world to then turn around and say, but we love you. And you know, it's like this guy right here. There's a power dynamic where even though he's rich and famous and all this other stuff, he can get taken down at any moment. All she has to do is shed a tear. He calls the police, he runs away from her, but she's able to end his career pretty much. Peace and power to the descendants of my ancient mother. What's going on? My name is Brother Legend, and I'm here to raise your consciousness. Up here once again for another live. Black and I'm proud. What's going on? Happy Black History Month. Hope everybody is well. Hope your skin is well hydrated. You know what I'm saying? Hope everyone's melanated and having fun in the sun. You know what I'm saying? Got some questions up here today. I will grade people on the questions. Just here to talk with y'all. Donate to $ Bring Down Babylon to kick a guess. $ Bring Down Babylon. Your donation is tax deductible. Peace, Detroit. What's going on? Peace, y'all. What up? What up? Come on in. Come on in. Come one, come all. Let's talk about a few things. I'm joined behind me by Lupita Nyong'o, Jonathan Majors, and Halle Berry. Peace, Tony. What's going on? Tap like, tap like. Everybody tap like when we get to 2K likes. When we get to 2K likes, that's when I'm gonna let people come up. Peace, Detroit. Appreciate you. I don't know what HOD means. What's going on? Come on in, tap like. Everybody tap like. I'm gonna bring people up when we get to 2K likes. I'm gonna bring people up when we get to 2K likes. Come on in. They could do what I do, but they can't do what I do. You feel me? Some of y'all know what I mean. Some of y'all don't. You may see people doing what I do, but they're not doing what I'm doing. Shout out to the brothers and sisters in B1initiative.org. Shout out to the brothers and sisters in B1initiative.org. Building with our people, the nonprofit, B1initiative.org. If you're not familiar, get familiar. Check out the website. The link is in my bio. That is our nonprofit. The reason why I have these discussions, because if I had a choice, I would have these discussions only with brothers and sisters. But we are on TikTok, and I know it wouldn't just be us watching. So I make it so that anyone can come up, ask a question, whatever they want. But I do ask that brothers and sisters join B1initiative.org. Come be a volunteer, donate a few dollars. It's all on the website, B1initiative.org. Ashe family, what's going on? Peace. You changed your name? Because I don't know who you are, but I know who you are. Is that Molly? I don't know who that is. Change your name. I don't know. Everybody, I'm going to let people up when we get to 2K likes. So keep tapping like, keep tapping like. You know what I'm saying? I think I might be the only pro-black live on TikTok. I think I might be the only Garveyite Pan-African live on TikTok. I don't know, maybe, maybe not. If y'all know somebody else that's teaching and doing, let me know. Let me know. I think I might be the only one. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to do something in the real world, and I use this platform to grab on to the brothers and sisters that prioritize building with our community. And I get excellent brothers and sisters coming through b1initiative.org. It's been a magnet for Pan-Africans. So shout out to the brothers and sisters that's part of the organization. But at the same time, I'm starting to notice that I'm going to start having to hold some brothers and sisters accountable. I'm going to have to start holding some brothers.
Hello.
Hi, could you give us your age, race, and pronouns, please?
I'm 19. Um, I'm technically Latino, but my dad's Jamaican, and pronoun she, her.
All right. And go ahead and answer the questions for us.
I just had one in particular that I was just having a conversation with someone earlier today. Um, he was talking about how he only goes for black women, which is fine, but I noticed that he was schmexualizing them. I don't want you to get you in trouble. But I do see it as more of like a fetish, because then, like, his friend was chiming in, saying how he only like Latina women, and like, it is like a sexual sexualization. So I do think it's a fetish.
Are you a black woman?
I don't look like it. I'm very light skinned, but my dad's
What does a
Jamaican.
black woman look like?
With a little bit more melanin than I do. I don't have much of
I
it.
don't think there's a melanin required to be a black woman. Mariah Carey's black.
Yeah, but I would say like for me, it's very like I'm very light skinned. Like people, nobody would tell.
So you think other people have to call you black in order to be black? You think it matters what everyone else thinks?
Not that. It's just like I've been bullied many times because like when I would wear my hair naturally and just like I'm not trying to make it sound like a sob story. I just came up here to say like it is a fetish, but that's just like what I think.
Yeah, but I'm trying to understand the context of that. Are you saying it's something like what I'm saying is you're saying it's a fetish, and I feel like you're coming up here telling on white people, but you yourself don't identify as a black person. So I don't know if this is to be helpful or like what is the purpose of you coming up here?
Oh, I thought it was just a discussion.
It is,
Uh,
but you took the discussion somewhere else. The discussion is to answer the questions.
I answered it. I do think it's a fetish. My bad.
Oh, okay, but that and then that's the thing. It's like, what race are you?
I'm Latina. I would say I'm mostly Latina.
Latina is not a race.
Well, Hispanic.
Hispanic is also not a race. Latina means that you are a woman from a South American country, and Hispanic means you are a person from a Spanish-speaking country.
Yeah, I was originally born in El Salvador, but I speak differently because I was raised here in Texas. My bad.
What does that have to do with your race?
Okay, I just wanted to come up here and say racial preference, like preferring somebody with darker skin.
You don't even know what a race is. This is why I said we need context. It doesn't make any sense. You don't even know what race is. You don't even know what race you are, but you know it's a fetish. This don't make any sense.
I was just saying, like I'm just saying preferring like a certain race.
What?
No, I mean okay, from when I read the question, like when I'm
What
thinking
is a
of,
race? What is a race?
I'm just thinking of like when I think of race, I think of like the color of your skin.
So then, no, race is not the color of your skin. There's black people from every shade of chalk to charcoal. So race is not the color of your skin. Skin color is the race is the color of your skin. That's why they say race, color, creed. Color is different than race. Creed is, how much money you make, what you do for work. Color is your color of your skin. Then there's race. Race is not the color of your skin.
Okay.
Mariah Carey is black, like I just said. Look up Adam Clayton Powell Jr. He looks like Walt Disney. He's a black man.
Okay, well thank you for informing me. Like I just wanted to discuss like it was just like a thing I was talking about earlier with there's two guys and I thought like I was just coming up here
Mixed
and
is
I come to
also not a
discussion.
race. People in the comments are confused. Real quick, biracial and mixed is a definition of a race. If mixed was a race, then tell me where mixed people come from. What is mixed food? A milkshake? What is mixed food?
Okay. Well thank you for informing me. Have a good day.
Have a day. Mixed is a description of who you are. It tells us where you come from, not who you are. It's a description. There are mixed people that are mixed with Asian and indigenous. There's people that are mixed with black and white. There's people that are mixed with black and Asian. There's people that are mixed with black and indigenous. Mixed itself is not one race. So mixed is not a race. There are mixed people all over the world, all different kinds of races. Mixed is the description of how you got here. That is it. I'm going to go to the next guest. India Skies. Give us your age, race, and pronouns, please. Mixed is the past tense of a verb. That's how you know it's a descriptor. It's not a noun. Stop trying to make verbs into noun. We can't hear you, India Skies. We can't hear you. I'm not sure why, but we cannot hear you. It's almost like you're muted. Oh, almost heard you. Oh, that was D.
Pull your screen down, turn your Bluetooth on and off, and then push it back up.
Everybody keep tapping like, keep tapping like. Miss Legend.
Reset.
All right.
Give me the ding.
Oh, okay. I got you. Hold on. I'm going to find it.
Hello, hello, and Holy Spirit activate. Holy Spirit activate, activate, activate. Holy Spirit activate. Hello, hello, and welcome in, you guys. You are in Brother Legends Live. You guys, you are in Brother Legends Live. I need you to tap that screen. Tap, tap, tap. Power tap that screen. Tap that screen like you were tapping ASS last night. I need you to get active in the chat. Tap that screen. Share the live. Invite your friends, your frenemies. Invite your damn enemies. But at the end of the day, make sure that you're sharing the live, tapping the screen, and most importantly, you're subscribed here and on YouTube at Brother Legends Live. You guys, we need you to make sure that you're joining one of the most important things that Brother Legend has going on, and that's going to be b1initiative.org, which on Discord where you can tune in, turn up, and get educated while we elevate the Black community. You guys, I know you got $1. I know you got $2. And since some of y'all are on the coin card, go ahead and donate to bring down Babylon. Send $1, send $2. Shit, send 10,000. We're here for it. Everything is tax write-off deductible. So at the end of the day, tap up, share the share the live, and make sure that you're subscribed. Also, follow Brother Legend on Twitter, where he gonna get y'all toe up. But get into it, you guys. I'm tapping out. You tap up.
Appreciate you, D. The reason we do it, y'all, is for b1initiative.org. I ask brothers and sisters that are also influencers on this platform to come and build with us. Put the link in your bio. Join us. We're building things. We're making Black history every day. Shout out to all my brothers and sisters, the volunteers, and the team members over at B1 Initiative. Shout out to all my donors. Much love to y'all. We're going to keep building as we continue to come on this platform to do things in real life for our people. India in disguise. Are you ready yet? You with us? Nah, we can't hear you. You might have to drop and come back up. I'm not sure what's going on.
She talking, drop down and come back up, love.
Yeah, just come back up. Don't go nowhere. We'll let you back up. Appreciate y'all tapping like. How many of y'all seen Monique on Shay Shay? In disguise, you with us? I don't know. In disguise, you muted. And we should have heard you as soon as you came up. No, we don't hear nothing. Can't hear you. I don't know if you got a headset or something in your phone. Oh, you saw it? So Calvin said he seen it. It was good. How was Monique on Club Shay Shay? I was watching it, but I knew I had to talk to the people tonight. I finished the website, so now it's time for me to start building with y'all. You feel me? Time for me to come back, start doing my live schedule again. I'm not totally finished the website, but I got some more work to do on Kofopedia than the website now. Check it out though, y'all. That website is fire, in my opinion. In my humble opinion, all right? To me, that website is official. All right, I coded that myself. Okay, I coded that myself. That's my first time coding a website by myself. And I knew it had to be a certain look, you know what I'm saying, for what we building. Like, I don't want nobody looking at us like we Dr. Umar, you know what I'm saying? Y'all ain't gonna Dr. Umar me, Nah, I'm gonna show results for the community, you feel me? So anyone, if you can't donate a few dollars, if you can't, if you can't come and build with us and help us build our projects, then at least put the website out there. Tell a friend. B1 Initiative is a nonprofit Pan-African organization building in the Black community to empower the African diaspora through technology. We're creating AI projects. We're creating online encyclopedias for brothers and sisters, young brothers and sisters. I'm not talking about something you gotta read big words and all. We putting it in plain English. We're gonna let y'all know about the ancestors. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's kind of like a Pan-African Wikipedia, an Afrocentric Wikipedia. You know what I'm saying? Anybody else want to come up? Feel free. Come on up and let's talk about it. Anybody that has a strong opinion or, you know what I'm saying, got something to get off their chest, feel free. The last guest was having microphone issues. She gonna try it again. In disguise, you there? Nope, still can't hear you. Try turning your camera on. Maybe that. I don't know. Try turning your camera on. I don't know what's going on.
It's definitely on your end, whatever it is, because
it's on my end.
Her end. I'm telling her because she's on your end. I'm like, if they can hear me and he can hear me, it's on her.
Somebody said she just want to talk trash. How you know that? Look at my recent video showing evidence why those relations are bad relations.
He don't got no followers.
She said no trash, no trash. Okay. Well, I'm gonna wait for you to get it together in disguise. I'm not sure what's going on. Grumpy old git, give us your age, race, and pronouns, please.
Well, I don't have any pronouns, but I'm 63 and I'm male and white.
Okay. You definitely have pronouns, he, she, or they.
No, I'm a male. 63 years old.
Okay.
Mr.
So as a male, would you prefer he, she, or they?
Mr. Why must I have he, she, or
That
must
wasn't
they?
an option. That wasn't an option. Do you know how to pick like an option?
Not
He,
really.
she, or they. Don't make up a new one. He, she, or they.
Why can't I'm a he, aren't I? I'm a male.
That's not an option. Are you a little? Did you like not take medication today, or do you ride a bus where the bus driver can reach you from the back, in the back of the bus? Like, he, she, or they are the only three options.
Why must I have one of your options? Can you not have a discussion? But can you not have a discussion without an option?
Yeah, I can't. Bye.
Didn't you say he? Oh well, you gone now.
You gone now. There's a thing when I ask the pronouns, and you have razor thin lips, and you act like you can't answer while we speaking in language that was birthed by your people, you're gonna get that treatment. I'm not doing that. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you don't speak English, or you're a brother or sister that might not understand that, then I might give you some leniency on that question. But this is y'all language. Like, y'all don't understand what pronouns are, then this is your language. Like, not doing that with y'all. It's weird. It's weird. Y'all don't get grace from me from that. Not when I had to take English classes. I ain't never had to take Nigerian classes. I ain't never had to take, Ashanti classes. I never had to take Zulu classes, but I had to take English class. So I know what the hell pronouns are. If I know what they are, you know what they are too. Don't come up here acting like you don't know what damn pronouns is. I really would have loved to take some Yoruba or Ifa classes. That would have been fire. That would have been fire. Yoruba classes. You know what I'm saying? I like that. Gabriella, give us your age, race, and pronouns, please.
Yes, sure. I'm 36. I'm Black British, and I'm she, they.
All right, talk to us.
Yeah, I've just fell into your box. Some great topics here. For me, is racial preference a fetish? I think there's a very fine line, and I think it, for me, it does depend on very specific factors, and it can be very detrimental.
Mm-hmm. What are those factors?
Well, seeing the whatever these children are, and if these poor kids don't live up to that fetishism of being a certain look, a certain way, and then exploiting them in a way and taking away from their individuality and not safeguarding them, honestly, it's a very dangerous precedent when people do that.
Not safeguarding. I'm sorry. I got lost. Are we talking about race, or what are we talking about?
Well, this is it. When it comes to racial fetish, especially with certain people obsessing over certain types of children and how they pertain them to be, which no child is a fashion object. They're individuals. And, if you have a child, you put that child first. Or if you're going into the sense of, relationships, and it's purely based on race, and they're doing it for, unfortunately, that sexual kick, then yes, there is a bit of a problem, because that's de-empowering that individual and taking from the God-given right as the wonderful person they are.
What if a black man prefers a black woman, or a black woman prefers a black man?
Oh, do you know what? There's nothing wrong with healthy preferences. You've got to be who you are. It's the danger of going into the Pacific and becoming very negative about it. Be open, be honest, just saying, look, these are my preferences. We don't need to get horrible about it.
So what if a white man says he prefers a black woman, and not a black woman, but black women, right? He prefers to date black women. You would say that's not a fetish?
As I say, it depends on very strict criteria. Now, you can have a preference. You can absolutely. But if they're going to objectify, and see that person as a pure object, then that is when you know it's a fetishism, and that is not right.
When did they stop?
Well, that's the point, isn't it? I mean, no offense, I've known some wonderful people that are into interracial relationships, but they certainly haven't fetishized one another. They fall in love with one another because of those wonderful individual characteristics that, have drawn them together.
So you're saying that a white man can say he prefers a black woman to date in some sort of innocent, pure, not malicious way?
I wouldn't want to try and over-romanticize that. I'm saying it's all right to have a preference. We're not all going to fancy one another because that will cheapen the human experience. But if they are specifically...
that's spoken like a true colonizer.
No,
be careful. Cheapen the human experience? You said cheapen the human experience.
Actually, I'm going now because you're being internalized racist. Goodbye.
I'm being racist to a black woman. She just said I'm being racist.
Yeah.
Yo, huh? Like what? Yo, that is wild. Yo, that's like the second black person this week to come up here and say I'm being racist. Black men cannot be racist to black women. We can be a whole lot of other things, but we can't be racist to black women. That is wild. Black men do not have the power y'all give on us. Like we don't have the power to be racist to each other. Like that was weird. How can a black man be racist to a black woman? That is wild. I cannot control any part of a black woman. I can't tell her what to wear like her boss can. I can't tell her how to present her hair like a judge can. I can't stop her from getting a job. I can't take opportunities away. I don't control hiring, firing, or the means of production in this country to be racist to my own people. That's kind of wild. In disguise. I know you're still trying. Are you with us yet?
Can you hear me?
Hey, we hear you now. Okay.
Wow. Finally. So I was on the phone with my boyfriend at the same time, and I didn't know that would affect it, but it did. So.
Okay. Give us your age, race, and pronouns, please.
All right. So my age is 45. My race is white with Arabic background because Arabics are known as white. Caucasian, if you look it up.
You could have just said white. Arabic is an ethnicity.
Well, okay. No, because there's a difference. I'm sorry, but I'm not blonde hair and blue-eyed, and I don't even associate in that realm. So how can you tell me that? I don't. So it's like white. Arabic, white is very wide. Very wide.
Who you pray to maybe sometimes, but
alhamdulillah all day. Just saying.
You see what I'm saying? That don't got nothing to do with your race.
Nothing to do with my race, but it was just something that if you look at the typical, if we're in America and you look at the
hello,
I was talking first. Yeah, y'all are on it.
This is live. You need to go on mute and listen to him talk. That's wild that you over talking the host.
As she ran after all of that, as she ran, coming on a black man's live, it like I've seen this so many times. It is amazing to watch them run from whiteness when they know they about to get held accountable for something. They run from it. They're everything but. I ate Cocoa Puffs for breakfast this morning. I'm white, but I had a Hershey bar the other day, so I'm mixed with a little bit of calm down. Yo, the way they run from it, my goodness. All right, let's go to the next guest. Cara, I think it's Cara or it's Vanna.
Oh, I didn't realize I was mute. Can you hear me?
Yeah, give us your age, race, and pronouns.
Oh, I'm 30 years old. I'm white and she, her.
All right, let's talk.
Okay, so this topic just makes me laugh because so I have an uncle. He's also white. He's like 65, I think. I don't even know. I haven't seen him in a while. But he has only dated younger Asian women his entire life. And like my entire family just thinks it's like super weird, but he just continues to like not only date, but impregnate like young Asian women. Like I don't even think he's dated anyone else besides young Asian women. And when I say young, I mean like at least 10 years younger than him.
Is he racist?
I would say probably, yeah. I don't know him super well, but I would say yes.
So you would say probably, kind of, maybe, yeah, or like, yeah?
I would say yes, just because like the fact that he clearly like has a fetish, I don't think that that's good, but I know a lot of people like him, and I just don't think that's a good thing.
Would you prefer him to have a white woman?
I would just prefer him to not be fetishizing like Asian women, especially like he doesn't treat them well either. Like it's not a good situation. Yes, okay. He does need help, someone said. Probably.
He needs some milk.
Yes, he needs help.
Anyway, go ahead and answer the questions for us.
Oh, is racial preference a fetish? I think it can be, yeah.
When is it not?
I think it's, I guess in my opinion, which obviously like doesn't count for much besides my own opinion, like I would say it's a fetish, especially if it's a person who has a quote unquote racial preference and they are white. I think necessarily like that is damaging to have a preference, because it's like if you're white, you're in a position of power. So you're not going to be, if you're like, oh, I only date like black men, and I've known some girls who are white who are like, I only date black men, and like it just doesn't seem right to me. Like it's almost like I don't know, I guess I don't know the word for it, but it just feels racist to me.
Interesting.
I don't know, what do you think? Like, would you say it is a fetish?
Well, I think it's interesting that the amount of self-reflection you did there, that was interesting. And then, you know, by self-reflection, I mean critical thinking. I should have said that. Yeah, no, that's real. Okay. Yeah, I think definitely there's those that fetishize black men in many ways. I think, well, I don't even think, I know black men are the most fetishized men on earth. And black women are the most fetishized women. And whether or not it's racist, you know, I guess it's a different conversation. I would say, of course it is, but I would say whiteness is inherent to racism. So I would say that doesn't make them any more racist.
Okay, yeah, no, I understand that, and I also would agree with you. I would say, I think generally if somebody, especially a white person, is refusing to date a certain race, that is always racist. I don't think racial preferences, or I think if someone has like a
white people to just, well, white people need themselves to just like chill on the, like, just, they shouldn't even be thinking about that with their dating. Like, they shouldn't even be thinking about it. They should just stick to the culture they come from, you know what I'm saying? Stick, just, you know what I'm saying? Within your own neighborhoods, you know, your communities, figure out who you like in there, and you know what I'm saying, like you shouldn't be preferencing somebody or not preferencing somebody. Yeah, like there's a power dynamic there. And that's what makes interracial relationships problematic in the first place is the power dynamic. It's unethical for Harvey Weinstein to mess with the actresses that he hires. It's unethical for Bill Clinton to put his Lyndon B. Johnson in Monica Lewinsky's mouth. It's unethical because she was his intern. He was the president of the United States. There's a power dynamic there. As long as there's a power dynamic behind the status quo of racism, white supremacy, then it is always going to be unethical for those that benefit from the kidnapping of Black people and bringing them halfway around the world to then turn around and say, but we love you. And, it's like this guy right here. There's a power dynamic where even though he's rich and famous and all this other stuff, he can get taken down at any moment. All she has to do is shed a tear. He calls the police. He runs away from her, but she's able to end his career pretty much. And, I don't want to get into the specifics of the case or anything like that, but just like how that whole thing went down, we know we couldn't get Harvey Weinstein for how long? You know what I'm saying? Like, because no woman has that much power over a white man.
Right.
So, it's just telling.
Yeah, no, you made some good points. I feel like I know some people who are in interracial relationships, and I think those relationships, at least the few that I know that are successful, I think one of the reasons that they are successful is because both of those people are from similar socioeconomic backgrounds, which I think does help.
Both of those people have internalized anti-Blackness to some degree. One of them has fetishized, the other has been taught not to love themselves. Self-love is something that people need to work on, and that's how. If I took a woman from her house, locked her up in my bathroom, took her from a place where she was peaceful with her family, put her in my bathroom, chained her to my shower head, and had my way with her, and didn't feed her, didn't give her water, didn't improve anything about her situation for months. And then one day I opened the door and say, hey, I love you. And she told me I love you back.
It's not real.
You would say that woman has Stockholm syndrome.
Yeah.
You would say, even though she will convince you, if you talk to her, she's going to say, I love this person, I swear, with all my heart, I love them. There's nothing wrong with our love. If she said all of that, you would know, because of the power dynamic that the oppression that I put her under, the subjugation, what she's been subjugated to since she's met me, you would know that she's not even in a place mentally to know that this is not love, this is Stockholm syndrome.
Mm-hmm.
Brothers and sisters have been brought to this country against their will. We are not immigrants. We're at no point in my family's history did someone decide to come to America for a better opportunity. So that right there wipes me out of the American dream, right? So it was not an American dream. For those that are brought into a dream against their will, it's a nightmare. And for that nightmare to exist, and for us to constantly, I didn't improve that woman's situation. We still have mass incarceration. We still have sisters being unalived and trying to give birth to children. We still have poverty in our communities. We still are the most unemployed demographic, despite Black women being the most educated demographic. I thought the people with the degrees get the job. What the hell? We got all this going on. None of our communities have been improved by interracial relationships since Loving versus Virginia. However, we got all the time in the world to love the people that benefit to this day They said it would take us 200 years as a community to build up to the wealth of the average white family. 200 years. We're 200 years behind. And,
does that include inflation?
Yeah, it does. Yeah. But we're 200 years behind, and we're turning around and finding love in the community that's still oppressing our people. So it's Stockholm Syndrome. Even if you want to say you have friends where the black individual loves the white individual, understand that because of the power dynamic, that's still unethical.
I've never heard that perspective. Thank you for providing me that perspective, because I've genuinely never heard that perspective before.
Yeah, I mean, I can't imagine it. I can't imagine, my family, did something horrible to some family. Like, let's say my father stole all the money from this other family next door, stole their house. We living in their house now. We got robes of silk and we living good and everything is great. We never gave them none of their money back, but we got it all, right? And then now they scrubbing our floors. You know what I'm saying? They scrubbing our floors. This is my robe. This is my fake robe, right? I'm using my scarf. They scrubbing our floors and everything, and they cooking and cleaning for us. And I just say, you know what, man? I love my maid. I just love her. And she says, I love you too, because she don't want to be a maid no more. She said, I love you too. All right. You know what? We love each other, and love is love. It don't matter. Romanticism, something that was created 200 years ago by a philosopher named Jean-Jacques Rousseau. It's the way that most people in the West look at love. The Eurocentric idea of love is head over heels, emotion over logic. We don't think critically. Romeo and Juliet, no matter what conflict is going on, I love you, you love me, let's get together. Nothing else matters. That is Eurocentric. That is not the universal idea of love. The African idea of love is communal. It's communal based. I am who I am because of who we all are. That's where we come from. That's what was taken from us when we were brought here. And now some of us believe in the Eurocentric version of love, the one that white Jesus taught us. But, all right. I'm teaching to my people in the comments. But she said, please block me, yo. I appreciate you coming up. Have a great day. We go to the next guest. Tenacious, you gotta turn your Bluetooth off. Pull down your screen, turn your Bluetooth off, and turn it back on. Turn it on and off real quick, and then come back to us because you got an echo. You got an echo. You got an echo. Tenacious, are you here? You cannot love those your community still subjugates to oppression. There cannot be love in the midst of violence. There cannot be love in the midst of negative peace. Negative peace. This is a quote from Martin Luther King. He said, what did he say? Negative peace is the absence of tension. Positive peace is the presence of justice. Until we are in the presence of justice, there can be no love. There can be no love, only Stockholm Syndrome. Until we are in a place where Black people are no longer in the presence of tension, there can be no love. That's not love. Love is when we are both on equal footing. Love is when we both have resources. Love is when there is justice, economic justice, when there's social justice, when there's all these different 10 areas of people activity, when there's justice in all of those areas, then we can think about love. We are not there yet. We are not there yet. There are interviews from 70 years ago where brothers and sisters and thin-lipped people are still calling Black brothers and sisters the N-word because it was socially acceptable at that. just 70 years ago. My mom is 68. Okay, she just turned 68 a week ago. My mom is 68. So this is not a long time ago. There was a time when my mom was young. When my mom was young, a grown black woman would have to call a little white child sir or ma'am. A child. A child. Can you imagine, black woman that's watching this live right now? Can you imagine a 5-year-old boy walking up to you and you saying, hello, sir. Hi, ma'am, to a little child? You were expected to, and if you didn't, something might happen to you. That is recent history, absolutely. There are documentaries from that time about this. A child, you would have to say, yes, sir, yes, ma'am. So let's stop acting like, this is so long ago. I can't imagine it. I can't imagine. I'll smack that child. F them kids. I'm telling you now. I'm there. I couldn't do it, bro. I don't know. I guess a lot of us say we couldn't do it, but they did it, didn't they? Shout out to the ancestors, man. You gotta love the ancestors. They was crooked in a lot of their ways because of all the pain that was inflicted upon them in their lifetime. The ways that they were taught to see themselves. They were taught in classrooms. It's Black History Month, y'all. They were taught in classrooms that their people were average, average. You know what I'm saying? They were taught that they came from nothing, that they used to play in the dirt in Africa, right? And they were taught this even after integration. They were taught this in front of white students, and white students would look at them and just be like, And then they learn about how great Christopher Columbus was. Ruby Bridges is my age. I just seen her do an interview. Yeah, Ruby Bridges is still around. This is not that long ago, y'all. I need some of us to wake up. She just did an interview on Stephen Colbert. But the ancestors, man, that's strength, y'all. That's strength. Don't ever let nobody tell you that the ancestors was victims. Being a victim, don't ever let them tell you the ancestors had victim mentality. Being a victim and having victim mentality is two different things. Victimhood and victim mentality is two different things. You don't need politicians to rule you, so stop believing their lies and spreading. Politicians? You don't know where you at. I don't care about no politics. Marcus, what's going on? Give us your age, race, and pronouns.
Let's go, bro. 34, Ethiopian, and he, him.
All right. A black Ethiopian?
Yeah.
All right. Talk to us.
All right, what you want to know?
There's questions up there.
Hold on, let me read real quick. Yeah, I mean, I love snow buddies. I'm going to be honest, bro. Like, that's the best you can get. I mean, black women, they give good BJs, but white chicks just the best there is, bro. I'm going to be honest.
That wasn't a black man. I blocked him. That wasn't a black man. Y'all are not. Hey, man, marshmallow men are weird. Marshmallow men are the weirdest ones. They're the weird. I'm telling you. I mean, maybe I'm just speaking from a man's point of view, but the marshmallow men are weird as heck. Like, they're just weird. They're the weirdest ones. Like, I really don't know what be going through their mind. They just be thinking about black men's like phallus all day. I think it's just weird. That's my wife. She got. Jess, can you turn your phone down? It's echoing. Yeah, but that's just weird. I don't know. You're gonna take a black man's avatar and go on TikTok lives with black people to talk about how much you love white women. Like, go tell a white woman that. Like, it's just weird. I'm not even going to get into that, man. Trolls are weird. Like, what's even the point of that? Like, what did they get from that? You know what I'm saying? I see nothing but black men commenting on Drake's junk. What? My comments are crazy. What are y'all talking about? He's so obsolete. Obsolete is a funny word. Because white people, they sure are, Colin. Tim says they get the dopamine. They do get a dopamine hit. Like, I don't know what that is. Maybe it's some other kind of dope. You know what I mean? I don't know what kind of dope they mean. But that dopamine, for real. I don't know what that is. I don't know who told it. Somebody said it. T-Dub said it. T-Dub said it. T-Dub said it. Y'all believe the devil is in the ground. I believe he's on the earth. That's what Dr. Khalid said. He said the devil's right here. He got blonde hair and blue eyes. Devil's right here on earth. The devil is right here on earth. She got blonde hair and blue eyes. The devil is on the earth. What are you talking about? I don't know no devil in the ground. You bring the devil in the ground up here to the earth, I guarantee you he'll see my devil and run back down there. Devil on the ground has done, the devil on the ground has done much more than the devil in the ground. I'll tell you that much. But let me chill for TikTok while out. Tenacious, are you here? Tenacious? I don't know. People just be up here muted. I don't know. It's the second person today. Devil in the ground ain't done shit. I know. Ifa, I don't understand what you mean, but it sound B1. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what Molly, could you translate? Do you know? I don't know where you from, Molly, but you seem to know a lot of African stuff. Oh, word. Oh, he tried. I don't know where Molly from. Molly just be knowing. Like, I was in a live and somebody was talking about Africa and Molly was just educating people in the comments. And then I go to another live and we talking about, I think it was Queen Nani and like things in the Caribbean. And she in there educating us on Creole and all that. Like, I'm like, yo, on Patois, you know, like I'll be like, who is this sister? She just Pan-African to the core. Where are you from? She could be American. She know about that. Molly just be on it. I don't know. Shout out to Molly, man. You know what I'm saying? Well, anybody else want to come up, feel free. I'm not sure what happened to Tenacious. That person might not be working. We up here raising money for b1initiative.org. Check out the link in my bio, b1initiative.org. I am not a TikToker. I'm a Pan-African Garveyite. Shout out to all the Garveyites in the building. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all my African cousins, my brothers and sisters, descendants of my ancient mother. Happy Black History Month to my American Africans. Happy Black History Month. Shout out to all them brothers and sisters in here. Anybody that wants to unify with us, b1initiative.org. That's where we're doing it at. That's what we're building with our community. We're building tech resources for the diaspora. We're building tech resources to teach Black children Black history unapologetically from Black people. We are also creating AI projects. If you want to know more, check out my website, b1initiative.org. It's not just my website. It's the website for our nonprofit. Donations are tax deductible. We are building for black people. That's what we up here to do. Thank you, Jennifer. I appreciate you. Yeah, b1initiative.org is in my bio. Check it out. Check it out. We are doing some amazing things. We've actually already made Black history in our projects. We've already made Black history because the bar is set so low, because Tyler Perry and Oprah ain't doing shit. Shout out to Tia. Tia has done more for black people than Tyler Perry and Oprah. Already. It's that simple. It's that simple. It's that simple. Because what Tia has done will last probably forever. As long as the internet is up. The internet is backed up by satellites. Y'all know that, right? So like the internet is nuclear proof. So, so I don't know about Oprah, but I'm just saying, you know, like the bar is set really low, especially in tech spaces, which are mostly colonized. We need more brothers and sisters, especially Africans. If you are an African from the continent, then we need you. We need as many Africans working with us to build this resource. So feel free to join us. We definitely need you. White and black has nothing to do with race. What the hell are you talking about?
You literally named 2 races.
I know. That was the wildest thing. Yeah, moderators, invite people up here that be talking crazy. What is that? Mr. Godbody, give us your age, race, and pronouns.
I'm 37.
And your race?
Still trying to, I just know I'm American.
That's not a race. Let me guess. You a black American, but don't want to claim that.
I just don't claim, that black, the knowledge I've been coming across and whatnot, I've just been trying to stay away from that, that type of ranking.
Okay. So you an African?
No.
Why you not an African then?
Because I've never lived in Africa. None of my ancestors lived in Africa.
You don't gotta live in Africa to be an African.
Well, what I'm telling you is I've never in my life, none of my ancestors, none of my people, none of my grandmothers, great-grandmothers, great-grandfathers have never came from Africa. So why would I be sitting up here?
That's a lie right now, because you got African skin and face. But
listen, bro, listen. What I'm telling you is none of my peoples came from no Africa.
People that look like you only come from Africa. But would you say that Lucy Liu is an Asian? Do you know who Lucy Liu is?
Yeah.
Okay. Is she an Asian?
Where'd she come from?
She comes from America.
Then she's Native American.
Oh, you crazy. All right. I'm done. Yo, what? She would tell you she Asian. This man just changed her to a Native American. What? Hey, yo, man. TikTok. We're not on Earth.
If she's born in America, I mean, she comes from, her bloodline, her DNA may be Asian. You know what I'm saying? So yes,
So
Asian American. I say, let me say, she's an Asian American.
But she ain't never been Asian.
She's an Asian American.
But she ain't never been to Asia.
Asian American.
She ain't never been to Asia.
But where does her mother and her grandmother come from? Where does her father and her grandfather come from?
Parents
never
been
so
to
her grandparents, none of her lineage. Hold on, listen. Why you
your lineage, your ancient lineage is what defines your race. Your ancient lineage, not the past 200 years, but the past 10,000 years, at least 1,000. Black history did not start when we came to America. That being the case, you are not an American. I would even argue that the people that you think American are not American. You think Donald Trump is an American? Donald Trump is not an American. These are European settlers on American soil. They are not American. They have colonized America and convinced you to call them American because they believe they are from wherever they dominate. And that is an issue. But going back to black people, we, going back thousands of years, not just your grandparents, going back thousands of years, come from the continent of Africa. That's what makes us African. If you want to come up here and get respect for saying you don't identify as black, okay, I can kind of rock with that. I don't enjoy the word black either. It is a political term, and I'm black and I'm proud, but I do know how to use it correctly. I'm conscious of how I use that word. I prefer the term African because going back thousands of years, my lineage comes from Africa. Thus, it is my heritage. All right. Third man, what's going on? Give us your age, race, and pronouns, please.
Yo, what's up, brother? I just requested up. I ain't got much time, but I requested up because since we entertaining the foolishness, I thought I'd come up and just say I'm 43. I'm Plutonian, and my pronouns. since we making up stuff today.
He said Native American, bro. I was like, what?
See, my people came from Pluto.
I mean, we laughing, you know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to just keep it 100. You got to understand the reason I said Native American. I don't look at Native Americans like something nobody. Can I explain why I say Native American? Let me explain something. Can I explain something, though, brother? The reason I say Native American is because how I look at Native Americans is not the indigenous people of this land, like I would say melanated. You know what I'm saying? Like how you think people from Africa. When I'm saying it's like how you hold on, let me finish.
Wait, what part of your family is from the Amazon then?
What part of my people is from the Amazon? I couldn't tell you what part.
Why not?
From Amazon.
You've been here for thousands of years, right? You say this is where you from.
I haven't been able to know because if you want me to be honest, I haven't been able to go that far back and talk to certain family members and be like, hey, have you been to the Amazon?
I see a Native American, their names come from thousands of years ago. They know their history at least 12 generations. If you a Native American, why you can't tell me who your great?
I didn't call myself a Native American. I didn't call myself a Native American. I didn't call myself a Native American. See, I need to let me finish and tell you why I called her a Native American. Native Americans, to me, are not the indigenous people who are from this land, but they have been, put it like this, their people, their ancestors, 10,000 years ago, whatever kind of timeline you want to put on it, came here once upon a time and made a living for themselves, and they sit there and had children, and these is Native Americans. These are not people who are from this land, but are sitting, might have their bloodline, which is Asian. It might have had children with an American, somebody, me and you or something, you know what I'm saying? Somewhere down the line. And then now, you know what I'm saying, that she's been her or they've been her forever. You know what I'm saying? This is a Native American to me. You know what I'm saying? This is just my definition. Because Native Americans, listen, hold on. The knowledge that I've looked up, these Native Americans that are claiming that are Native Americans don't look native to this land at all. They're always foreigners that come from somewhere else. That
native to a land. How do you reach elbow length up your ass to pull this out? Like, this is wild, bro. No anthropologist has ever said anything to corroborate what you're talking about right now.
All right. Well, I just tell you this then. Where I get a lot of, you know what I'm saying, I'm just going to put this out there. Look up just another brother is just knowledgeable as you on what you think you know. All right, on this topic that I'm speaking on, you can go follow Dan Calloway. He speaks on a lot of this shit too. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my God, that's the problem. That's the problem with y'all. Y'all.
No, what do you mean? There ain't no problem. It's like, what do you want us to follow you? I mean, we out here trying to get as much knowledge as you, brother. You know what I'm saying?
I want y'all to
we dipping and dabbing, and we sitting there, and I've been keeping it real ever since I've been up here.
At least follow someone with doctor in front of their name. Like, don't come up here talking about pundits and Dan Calloway and social media personalities.
Just because a doctor is in front of they might be indoctrinated just like the next person. You know what I'm saying? Just because you got a doctor, that means you've been in school, get
the thing is,
indoctrinated
when
for
people
this
say
time.
that they're a doctor, they give sources, and I'll just talk out their ass.
Okay, and it's true that, and I don't mean that just because what they talking about makes it true either, though. You know what I'm saying?
No, but they have sources that you can actually look up. You see, doctors write bibliographies. We don't know this type of stuff because we just look at stuff on the internet. Doctors write bibliographies, then they write books. So they write bibliographies where you can trace back all of their sources. Dr. Sheikh Anta Diop, one of probably the greatest anthropologist of all time, has traced the migration patterns of human beings going back thousands of years and has answered all of these questions. It corroborates the findings of many other archaeologists and anthropologists and linguists. These are different kinds of doctors. These are people that have dedicated their lives into Sheikh Anta Diop is a black man from Africa who did the work and doesn't corroborate any of the nonsense you talking. I don't know what you're talking about.
You can't say it's nonsense. Okay, put it like this. Let me give you something else.
Even geneticists,
like you calling us
even geneticists have said that the only link that they can find to people that are non-Asian, if you want to call them that, in America are like in America before colonization would be the people of the Amazon, who actually are related somehow to people indigenous to Australia, which means somehow people indigenous to Australia made their way either up over the Bering Strait or made their way to the Amazon. But people in the Amazon are actually related to people in Australia. And people in Australia are black. You know what I'm saying? They still practice their African spirituality in many ways. The indigenous, right, they're called Aboriginal, but I'm not sure if I like that term. I think that's a term the settlers came up with. But
can I elaborate on that? I mean, just say something on that. So I'm not arguing about that. Like people are mixed and none of that. See, like you see, somebody say Aboriginal indigenous. To me, that's more than a Native American. Like that's deeper. That's like really like, put it like this. Okay, like how you said we're Africans, right? The reason I don't call us Africans either because when I look up the real history of African, it says it comes from a Dutch term, which it came from a European people that came to us and colonized South Africa, the continent. If you go to Africa, they don't call themselves Africans. They call them like they come from tribes of different countries within that continent. They don't be like, this is Africa as a whole continent.
That's a lie. I listen, man. You know.
So you saying they don't come from the Dutch? Africa doesn't come from Dutch.
You listen to things to try to like confirm your bias, and that's the problem. Is you don't know how to look at things objectively and tell when something don't smell right. You telling me that the Africans in Africa are so dumb they don't know what continent they on?
No. What I'm telling you is real people who like the lineage that comes from this continent. They didn't call themselves Africans until they got colonized from the Dutch. Like when they came and colonized South Africa.
And why is that?
Because they made a people.
What did they call themselves before?
They did the same thing they did to the Americans. They came with their people, the Europeans. They came and colonized. They brought their family, and they start having children within the South.
Answer the question, because that's what I'm trying to lead you towards something that's going to debunk what you're saying. And if what you're saying is true, you'll have an answer for that. So, what did they call themselves before they were called African?
They was going by their tribe. They was going by whatever land or, the land that they occupied or whatnot. The tribes, they had their own names. They had different, it was a different, they didn't call themselves Africas or Africans. They called themselves something totally different before the Dutch came. The Dutch
Who is
came and
they?
colonized them and had
And
native
listen,
and had a
listen,
people and called them
Mr. Godbody,
Africans.
Mr. Godbody, you're not lying when you say that they hold on. I can't do it right now. I know you're trying to log in. But you're not lying when they say they call themselves by the name of the society from which they came. There was no unified term for Africa, but there were names for Africa. No linguist has ever been able to substantially claim or confirm or corroborate or find evidence of where the name Africa came from. It's highly debated. Some people say it comes from the Greek word Afrique. Some people say it comes from the Egyptian term Afrika, which means motherland. Some people say, it's European. Some people say it's not. It's like some people have even said it comes from a general. I've heard, like someone said Africanus, except for the term Africanus has been proven to have come after the term Africa was already used for the continent, believe it or not. So that one got debunked, where they said it was named after a European general. So all we know is that Sheikh Anta Diop says the only indigenous name for it was Al-Kabilan. However, that was not a name that all Africans called themselves. So, of course, when a colonizer came and decided, all of you in this landmass, I'm going to call African, then because they had already, we don't have origins of that word leading back to only Greece. We know that Kemet is older than Greece. So, again, the origin of that word is highly debated. But guess who named Asia Asia?
Who? I'm not sure about that.
The same people. Guess who named India India?
It's
The same people.
Right. Okay.
Guess who named South America South America? The same people. But when Asians come to America, they tell you they Asian. When South Americans come to North America, they come to the United States, they tell you they South American. They have no problem saying they're Latino, which means that they come from South America. Latino means Latin, which is a Roman word, which is European.
Okay, if you know that, yeah.
My thing is, the reason why you have an aversion to calling yourself an African is because no one wants to be identified as part of what Master thinks is the losing team. And it's okay.
No. They're not the losing team at all. No,
Yes,
but they all
yes,
running over here to where?
because
to America, to Turtle Island.
There's no logical.
Me and my peoples didn't run from over there.
There's no logical basis behind the reason why you, as an
Now, Brother Legend, let's keep it 100. Let's keep it 100.
If I lined you up next to 30 Africans, I couldn't tell where you was from, but you're going to sit here and say you're not an African. I lined you up next to Africans, Haitians, Jamaicans. You got dreadlocks. Bob put this man next to any black man in any other part of the world. You couldn't tell where this man was from. You wouldn't know that he was indigenous to America, y'all. You know what I'm saying?
And that's a lie, bro. You know that's a lie. Now, good and well, I stand next to, I worked in next to, I know I'm not them, bro. For real, the way when they speak, the way they move, the way they looks totally different from me and my peoples, bro. Like me and my brothers and all that. I'm telling you, we are red, bro.
Is this you in your picture?
More.
Is this you in your picture?
Yes, me in my picture. I don't look like no, bro. I done been Africans, bro. I'm 37 years old, bro.
Bro, you came up to me.
You in a delusion, bro. That's like saying a Cuban and a Mexican look alike.
I would know damn well.
No, that's like saying a Cuban and a Mexican look alike, bro. No, they do not, bro. Cubans and Mexicans look like totally different people,
there's
bro.
There's black people in both Cuba and Mexico. So
I didn't say that. I didn't say about their skin tone, bro. Not talking about their skin tone. I'm talking about them as a race of people.
There is no race of people called
Cubans do not look alike, bro.
People called Cuban.
What?
There is no Cuban race. That's a nationality.
Man, come on, bro. That's what I'm telling you. Listen, I said it just because their
There's
skin
Asian
tone, they might.
people
I'm
in
not saying
Cuba.
that there's dark
African
Cubans,
people in
there's
Cuba.
white Cubans. I'm not saying there's dark Mexicans, light Mexicans. What I'm saying is a Mexican and a Cuban does not look alike. You can put them next to each other and tell.
What does she look like? What does Lupita Nyong'o look like?
From her, I can't really see. I just know she looks like a black woman.
Okay, but what does she look like?
A colored woman.
Does she look Cuban or Mexican?
I can't tell from her. I would say more Cubanish on the Puerto Rican side or something.
Interesting.
Help us.
You never saw Black Panther?
Yes, I seen Black Panther.
She was in Black Panther. You don't remember like the first Black Panther? She was the love interest.
I don't know which one. I remember I watched Black Panther, but
she
I'm
was
not
the
like
main woman in Black Panther. You ever
the
saw
one that
12
was
Years a Slave?
I'm trying to think
the one he was in love with, bruh.
Okay, I think I know which one it is.
You never saw the movie Us?
Yeah, okay, yeah.
All right.
Yeah. All
Is she
right.
Cuban or Mexican?
I will give her more Cuban side. I wouldn't say she's Mexican. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I got to really look at it too, though. But I say Cuban, though. But off of memory, while I'm looking at it in my brain right now, I would say the more Cuban side. She can't be Mexican, bro. Mexicans have their own look, bro. Like they really do. Africans have their own look. Americans have it. Like me, you don't look like no damn African, bro. Like for real, I don't know what you tripping on. Like you really don't. You can look and give that face, bro. You are not African, bro. You got to stop it. You're not, bro. You're not. I'm sorry. Brother Legend, you know what I'm saying? You smart, you intelligent as fuck. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to give you that. But you got it in the wrong area, bro. You are red, bro. You are not bluish purplish. You're not blurplish, bro. You're not. You know what I'm saying? Like they...
Nah, now you're getting disrespectful, man. Ain't nothing wrong with being bluish purple, man. Shout out to my blue purple Africans, man.
On the continent, we got a rainbow too, though. Like...
You wild out right there.
And I was
Lupita
we got
Nyong'o.
bluish purple over her Americans. I'm not saying nothing about the skin tone's a bad thing and none of that. So don't even try to put that on me. What I'm saying is you red. You are red, bro. Like you don't look like an African, bro. I'm just keeping it 100. You know what I'm saying? Like even when you talk, there's nothing in you that says you come from that continent, bro. At all. You don't. You really don't, bro. Like, and I'm telling you, I've actually by word of mouth, not, and you know what I'm saying? Like, I can probably go in the archives, go to the library, or go spend some money. You know what I'm saying? Not DNA. I'm not trusting no DNA, none of that. But what I'm saying is, I've orally spoken.
See, this is the problem. This is the problem with anti-intellectualism. Is it allows people to verify their bias based off whatever source they want. So they can ignore objective truth and just say DNA is fake. I mean, the whole thing about DNA is true. It can't tell you what race you are, but it can tell you what genealogy you come from if you take the right test. A lot of the tests y'all be taking be trying to guess your ethnicity, and that shit is ignorant. But yeah, he definitely is ignorant. Lupita Nyong'o, back to her, she is Mexican. So it's wild that you said she was Cuban. You literally had a 50-50 chance and you blew it. She's Mexican, and when you talk to her, she will tell you she is African. She is of Kenyan descent. So her family's from Kenya, but she lived in Mexico her whole life. She is a Mexican woman. So
all right. And
you nappy-headed African, and you don't want to be, and it's okay. You know what I'm saying? Oh, he playing the milk. Somebody said you. Hey man, I heard you think milk give you strong bone. I heard somebody seen you with a milk mustache. You know what I'm saying?
Hello, brother Legend.
Peace, Toddy.
Milk is bad for you.
Oh, you gotta, Toddy. You have you got an echo, brother. Could you bring your screen down and bring it back up? You got an echo. Somebody said you got a milk mustache, brother. I don't know about that, man. Oh, he ran. Oh, they both left. Oh, he ran. Hey, man, listen, man. I don't know how y'all do it with them razor thin lips. I don't know how y'all do it with them thin lip women. Brothers, you know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? When I was young, we was looking for DSLs, not ESL. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the sisters. You know what I'm saying? Big lips, big foreheads, and bonnets. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Yeah, he left. Some of y'all, I don't know, man. That's wild. Y'all be kissing them women like with zero lips. They got a slit where their mouth is supposed to be at. That's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody just cut a hole in their face. I don't know how y'all do it. I need me a woman with some lips. Can't see their lips when their mouth is closed. Hey, some of y'all, when you close your mouth, you can't see your lips. Like you close your mouth like this, and you can't see their lips. You know, they should look like this. You don't see nothing. That's wild. I don't know how y'all do it. You know what I'm saying? Look like you don't got a pulse. That's crazy. I need to see lips. I don't know how y'all be kissing them, man. Some of you brothers, man, I don't know how y'all be kissing them. Can't tell the difference, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I guess the carpet matched the drapes, you know what I'm saying? But I could never do that either, man. You know what I'm saying? Black woman make your beard grow. A lipless Lizzie probably make your hair fall out. You know what I'm saying? That's why some of y'all hairline be looking crazy. Oh my goodness. I could never do that, man. Listen, man, because you know, as a brother, you know if you going down there with your mouth and your lips from Africa, if you going down there and numbing on that, I'm telling you right now, that is bad for your health. They do not shower. Shout out to them sisters that take baths. They do not shower. They do not shower. You know damn well she smelled like a wet envelope. You know what I'm saying? She smelled like when you lick an envelope and it got that glue on it. That's how she smelled. That's a shame. She smelled like that with clothes on. I know it. I walked past them. Ammonia, somebody said. It's a damn shame. It's a damn shame. Smell like envelope glue.
And you have company, and there's no one here. I would like to say a few things. Hello. And welcome in. You guys, if you want to get someone kicks, since there's a coin cut, how about you send $15? Send $15 to drop someone from the panel. But most importantly, how about making a donation, big, small, or in between, to bring down Babylon? Make that donation, $5, $10, $10,000. We're here for it. If you want to tap in and tune in to what's going on and what is happening behind the curtain, because we ain't showing everybody everything, you need to add yourself to Discord and join b1initiative.org. Be a part of the greatness. Come on, you guys. Tune in, turn up, and actually get into the pro-Black movement. It's actually things that are happening where people are actually being woke and aware, but also actually and factually being involved outside of an app or just you talking about it. We're actually doing something about it. So actually tune in, turn up, and be pro-Black in real life, real time. Make sure that y'all guys are subscribing to Brother Legend's YouTube, Twitter, and here. So add yourself to the envelope of information, add yourself to the Discord, and add yourself to being one of the b1initiative.org supporters. Donate, make a donation, $1, $2, everything adds up. When y'all are coming in this room and y'all are gifting brother with the flowers and everything, that's awesome. But try donating $1. $1 a day, it adds up quick. If you got time to go charge up and add something to give us, send a gift, send $1 to bring down Babylon. Send $1.25 every day. It quickly adds up. We appreciate it. We love all the support. And you guys tap in. Y'all see the knowledge. Somebody taking their time to educate themselves and educate you. Go ahead and support them.
Appreciate you, D. Yes, y'all, please donate to b1initiative.org as well. If you go on the website, click on the menu, hit the donate button. You can donate $5 a month to bring down Babylon. As we build our projects, we have on the website, you can see the projects we're building, AI, online encyclopedias, resources for Black people to connect back to our history. Appreciate y'all. We've made a lot of progress in the past month. We started a fund to get to $1,000, and we have long since passed that, and we were able to put all of that money into B1 Initiative. And I have been working tirelessly, staying up every night to show y'all what is happening with that money. I was able to build the website, sankofapedia.org. I was able to buy the trademark, and I was able to buy the domain, host the domain, buy the software that we're going to use to build Sankofapedia. Sankofapedia, by the way, is an Afrocentric Wikipedia site. I've also been able to build the b1initiative.org website. I've been able to build up the Discord, pay for, you can pay for like certain memberships there so that it like boosts your server. So we've been doing that, making it easier for us to communicate as Pan-Africans. If you're a Pan-African, if you're a Garveyite, if you're a Black man, Black woman, anywhere in the diaspora, join b1initiative.org. Hit the menu. The link is in my bio. Hit the menu on the website and click join us. Just join us. We're doing things for Black people. If you want to volunteer, check out the projects page to know what we're building, so you'll know more about it. Like, I love that I got the website finished now because I don't got to talk too much, because you can go on the website. We have an FAQ page. You can see what we stand for. Everything is on there. Yes. Appreciate y'all. I guess I'm gonna get out of here. It's been fun. It was interesting. I'm gonna try to get on earlier tomorrow. I'm gonna get on a little bit earlier tomorrow. I gotta make a video, to be honest. You know what I'm saying? I gotta make a video, to be honest. For 44K, all right, I'll stay to 45K. All right, no, hold on, don't say bye yet. I'm gonna stay to 45K. She said, let's do 45K. T-Dup said 45K. Let's get to 45K.
I can talk trash while y'all get there.
Peace,
Just
Lynn.
today, I've been eating people up, brother. I've been being bad. I gotta go repent.
What you been doing?
I was eating people up. I was giving them the business today. All the cave coochies got chewed up.
I really appreciate you, D, because you've been coming here faithfully. You've been on the platform helping me promote. You've been in the Discord. You've been at the meetings. You know what I'm saying? So I really appreciate that a lot, because it shows me that, more than just, spending time and doing all that eating that you be doing in real life. You've been instrumental in helping us, help us all eat. You know what I'm saying? And building what I've been building, and what we've all come together for. So just you promoting the platform and being in this space. And I've even heard you talk about it in other people's lives. I really do appreciate you, sister. I'm not sure if I tell you that enough, but me and my wife know that you're an important asset to what we're doing. So much love, sister.
Appreciate you. Tell Miss Legend, we be hearing her. She be in the back cutting up. Do you hear me?
She sure do. She sure do. And shout out to
46.
Oh yeah, we there now. And shout out to Molly. I always appreciate Tia. She's been doing some amazing work as well. She pushed us forward a lot faster than I thought. So I got mad love for Tia. And we got mad love for Molly, who's always been in here. And shout out to Lovely Rose Petals, all my sisters. Yeah, thank y'all so much for helping us build. You know, the donations are starting to roll in. You know, Gene Day, shout out to the real Kira, what's going on? Francesca also, you know, a lot of y'all started donating. So we're gonna keep Sunkofapedia and B1
Always
Initiative
remember
alive.
Alicia. Always. We know
Oh,
Alicia gonna come through.
yeah, nah, Alicia,
Feed
come
up,
on.
Alicia.
I tell Alicia all the time, and Alicia is in the Discord. Alicia is in the Discord. Alicia is like, you know, in the meetings. She, you know, like she been holding down the live for so long. I think I probably would have been bananaed if it wasn't for Alicia. So for real.
She be on them, man. She be on them.
Yeah, she sure do. She sure do.
All right, let's
Nah,
put 50K before we dip. We only need a little
no.
more.
Oh, okay. We were about to
Keep
say that.
tapping. Hey, you guys, go ahead and try to make those donations. Like I said, $1 a day ain't never gonna hurt nobody. You ain't gonna miss it. You spend more than that on some food. So
You know what I'm
tune in
saying?
and turn up.
Yeah.
Since I think I know you want to support your business, right? And it is a lot about
My
B1.
business?
Yeah, B1 Initiative is a business.
No, it's a nonprofit.
It's a nonprofit, but it's listen.
I know what you mean.
Okay. But
But
at the
it's
end of
not
the
for
day,
profit. When you say business,
yeah,
it's not my business. It's
right.
our nonprofit. But I hear you.
But listen, at the end of the day, you still need to make sure that you're supported on all sectors. So at the end of the day, y'all send that $1, send that $2, send that $3, and make it happen. We have to keep pushing those that are actually educating themselves to elevate our communities forward. Because there ain't too many brothers that we can find that's going to stand up and actually understand that they need to be speaking to their people, for their people, but actually having the knowledge, education, and the tools to push those dynamics forward. And it's different to see black men talk to black men. You know, it's different. They ain't hearing me. They're going to hear you, you know? So it's going to hit different. It's going to meet different. All right, we hit 50K. I just want to say before brother close out, y'all, I've been being bad today. I'm going to go repent just a little bit because I meant everything I said. I ain't repenting because I'm taking nothing away. I meant what I said. If I said it, I meant it. But to all those that are not black, if you are not black, I need you to hop in that tub before you hop in black business. Good night.
Absolutely. All right, y'all. One love. Peace and power. Till next time. I'll talk to y'all tomorrow. Peace.